When you are eating out on vacation, out to dinner, wherever it is, and you feel like there are no healthy options. I hear this quite often and was recently just having this conversation with my sister, and she had actually texted me because we were heading to Legoland with our kids, and I was on my way and she was there eating at the cafe, and she had said, "There are no healthy options here. I don't know what you're gonna eat." And I read that text and I was like, I guarantee that there are. And she is just not looking for them, because I hear that all the time. And then a lot of times I'll go and look at the menu for the place that the person told me there were no healthy options. And I'm like, there are healthy options. We just have to find them and choose to have them. So that is number one. My one tip would be to be completely honest with yourself. If you don't want to choose the healthy option, that is totally okay. You do not have to. But be honest and take ownership and make that an intentional choice. Don't blame it on the restaurant or the menu when there are things there. You just have to put a little work into putting them together. The second piece is, if you don't feel like putting the effort in or figuring out what that healthy option would be, or kind of filling in the template that I recommend people eat off of, which I'll talk about in a minute, that is completely okay as well. But again, be completely honest about that either you don't want to choose the healthy option or you don't want to do the work to like piece it together because it may be something that's not exactly off the menu. I had literally gone and looked at the menu after my sister had left, and she told me like, there's no healthy options. I have to have a bagel or a croissant or something like that. And I was like, haha, you're good. And then I looked and I actually went down there and I texted her all the things that I would have had for breakfast if I was trying to follow like the plan that we had been talking about. And it was something that would be completely, not even for a lot of people considered breakfast, but it absolutely was doable. And I have made this work in so many different places: airports, gas stations, fast food. I lived in the tiniest little town where I had to drive like 20 minutes to Walmart at one point in my life, and also in big cities. And I've made it work everywhere. And I guarantee that you can too, as long as you're completely honest with yourself and making that intentional decision. So more on the tangible side, something that you absolutely can do if you really do want to make a good choice and you're like, okay, I don't feel like there's anything here, or what am I supposed to do, is looking for the three components that I feel like make up a quality meal. And you're going to be looking for any kind of vegetable that you can. Depending on where you are there, that may or may not be available. At this place I was talking about, they did have salads. Now, is that a traditional breakfast item? No, but it was available. They also had veggie sticks, and I think one of those like kits that came with like a hard-boiled egg and veggie sticks and like guacamole. Another option that you could have had before is protein. Where in the world out of all these options can I get my protein? Now for me, I may have got a breakfast sandwich and just take the eggs off of it, ask for double meat, or I may have toast after the breakfast sandwich. We get to make that choice. But the second thing I'm always going to look for is, where can I get my protein? So first, you're going to look for any vegetable that you possibly can get. Your protein, is there any protein I can get here? And then we're going to look for like our clean starchy carbs, if that's not already fitting into one of the others, which they had fruit. So those are the things that I would have combined together for myself if I was trying to eat off the general template that I do.